Good morning, folks. For those of you who are not into filming your fishing trips, or in fact filming generally, creating videos generally, there are a few challenges when you're on the bank. Obviously, setting up the cameras and making sure the audio is working and all those sort of things. But there are also a few challenges when you get back on the computer, because video files are very large. I use HD video, but a lot of people now have gone up to 4K, and there's even sort of mentions of 5K. But even at HD, individual video files are quite large. The last one I put up, which was pushing on an hour, was over 8 gigabytes. Now, I keep copies of all the files, and it eats up disk space quite rapidly. There's not much point saving them to the actual computer, so what's normally done with files of that size is to have an external hard disk and save the files there. Now, I had an 8 terabyte external drive, I still got it, which I use for my video work, and I not only save the individual videos, I don't save all the raw data, I save the sort of finished video. If I saved all the raw data as well, bearing in mind that what you see, somewhere between half an hour and 50 minutes say of video, is condensed down from possibly 2 to 3 hours of clips and things, especially if you've got more than one camera running. So that's an awful lot of data, an awful lot of file size. So I only save the actual finished fishing video as it is when it's published. But also, of course, I save the file from the editing program. So the video itself, the last one was 8 gigabytes plus, but the actual file that it was generated from, because when you edit the video, you cut out quite a lot of bits. Obviously, even with the clip you put on, you cut bits and sort of merge bits and things. So the actual edit file may be even a lot bigger than that, 12, 13 gigabytes. So between the two of them, you've got 20 gigabytes of data just for one fishing video. As I say, I got an 8 terabyte external disk, and I also had a 4 terabyte one, which I used both to back up the videos that I was saving on the bigger disk, but also to back up lots of other things on my computer. Anyway, I've just treated myself to another 8 terabyte drive, massive amount of capacity. When I started computing back in the 1980s, you know, a few kilobytes on a disk was quite a thing really, but now we're into terabytes. Anyway, so I've just bought myself a second 8 terabyte drive, and I've spent most of yesterday messing about, reordering all the files, sorting things out, and basically now the 2 8 terabyte drives are dedicated to videos and other media, the things that take up all the space, one being the primary drive and one being a backup, because I back up everything. If you don't back up a disk drive, you're asking for trouble. I mean, say the modern solid state drives probably are a bit less likely to fail, but the mechanical drives, and they're always going to fail one day. I've had disk drives fail, but you know, it's a fact that a mechanical thing will fail, so you really need to back up everything. And the 4 terabyte drive that I was using to back up the videos, I've now kept that solely as a backup for data from the computer, other things if you like. So I just mentioned that because, as I say, sometimes people don't know what goes on behind the scenes with this videoing work. Perhaps another video, another short video, just to talk about a bit more about the technicalities of actually filming the fishing and editing it and what have you. I'll think about that. This is just an off the cuff thing really, because I literally just finished setting up the new drive and setting up all the backup routines and what have you. and yeah, it's all looking good. So that's it for now. Bye for now, and cheers.